I'm Bill Hariff, the Reference and Information Technologies Librarian, and I'm going to cover doing research in psychology today. And we're going to begin by looking at how to search using our Easy button. And let me just go through a few slides and you'll quickly learn why I say why go anywhere else to do your research. I just wanted to start by telling you that the library's website is very easy to use, and it's broken down into these three columns. So to the far left you'll see quality information. Under that are a number of links under Getting Help, and finally the last one is About Holman Library. If you need to know what our hours are, who our staff is, you can find those kinds of contacts there. You need sources that meet all these kind of criteria. And that's what usually defines peer review, that we're looking at relevant journal articles who have been written by experts in their fields, and that work has also even been reviewed by other experts in the same field. And so unlike general internet resources that you might find, these are the very best kinds of sources that you can locate anywhere, and you'll only be able to get them full text through Holman Library. The easiest search by far to do is just to look for that Easy Search button on the front page of the website. Searching is easy. When you click on it, this is the search option screen for using the Easy Search button. And you'll have 4 options each time. To the far left, you'll see that one of the buttons says Full Text Articles Only. Those are the ones that you can put your hands on immediately. Next to it is a very important button for almost all of your professors. Those are the ones that are scholarly journals, the peer-reviewed articles only. To the right of it, you see an option that we can search more than 100 years worth of data. So we can actually go back to Sigmund Freud's time, if you wanted to, in order to do research from resources at that time. Down below in the dark purple box, you'll see a number of different subject categories. And you see psychology, of course, is one of those options. But if you were interested in material and educational psychology, you could select education as well, or a number of related fields. Up at the very top is where the 3 boxes are for you to put in whatever kind of search terms you might wish. This search, I put in the terms ADHD, manage with an asterisk after that, and classroom with an asterisk after that. And I'll explain what those mean in just a couple of minutes. But those are the basic search tools to use in an easy search. This is what the result list looks like. And many times it may take a minute or two for it to run. You just want the search to continue until it says the word complete, as you see here. And then you just want to look at the names. These are names of various databases that we have access to. And those that have numbers beside them, those are the ones that are hyperlinked, and all you need to do is click where those hyperlinks are, and it will take you to a screen like this one, where you'll see result after result based on the search that you have already performed. Here you'll see the author of the article, the title of the article, what journal it may have come from. You'll have a summary or abstract under the description to tell you exactly what that article's about, and you can decide if it's of value or not. And then finally at the bottom, you always want to click at the button at the far left, and that's called the View button. That'll always give you the most information available on that particular article. As in this case, when you click on the View button, it will take you to the EBSCO databases, and you can see that this article is in both HTML and PDF form. And there's all the information, and you can click on it and the article will pop up. It really is that easy to do a search. Now I mentioned those little asterisks that were in part of the search that we did a little while ago. This will improve your searching a great deal if you begin to use truncation in your searching. Just like with this example, where I put in the letters PSYC with an asterisk by it, that asterisk will always stand in for any letters that appear after whatever letter you use, in this case the C. And the point is that we can get all kinds of related information dealing with psychiatric information, psychological, psychology, just by putting PSYC with the asterisks. Of course, I did that with classroom so that I could get the plural, classrooms, again in a single search, which is always the goal, to just do one search. It'll be good for you too to begin to think and use the Boolean operators. And, or, and not are just 3 of dozens of Boolean operators, but the most important by far is the first one, the word and. They estimate that in 75% of searches that were ever run, the word and always appears. Why is that so? Well, just like with the first example that you see here with disorders in China, when we put a search forward like this into our easy search, we're asking the database to give us all the articles that has the word disorders in it. But we're saying with disorders in China, we only want to hold on to those where the word China also appears. And therefore, more and more articles drop away every time we add the word and you can use and, ors, and nots in all kinds of combination. So that's why and is the most important search term, because you'll always get fewer and fewer results closer to what you were looking for in the first place. If you find material that we can't provide for you automatically, immediately, through our easy search, you need to contact my friend Messeret Gebremichael. She can be contacted if you send these requests via email to librarycirculation, all one word, at mckendree.edu. So if you might find them just in our searching and the full text wasn't there available to you, just email the request to her and she'll get them for you as quickly as possible. If you need help, under that middle column, Getting Help, you'll see that that first link says Have a Question, Ask Away. And that's a 24/7 chat service with librarians throughout the Midwest. And I always want you to be aware of our friendly and helpful staff. Get to know their faces and names so that you call and email us, and we'll be here to help you. Let's do a live search so that you can see what this looks like when we're using the Easy Search button. And of course, when you click on that button at home, you'll first be asked to put in a username and password, and you'll just do that once. Those are issued by the Department of Information Technologies. But once you put that in and click on Continue, now I'm using Google Chrome, and so you'll see probably a suite of different kinds of sources in the background, but it will take you first, as you see, to the McKendree website. Holman Library is always the fourth link down on the right-hand side. We click on Holman. We go to the library's website. The next thing to pop up will be that Easy Search button. We select it. Remember, as I said, that we've got those 4 options each time whenever you do an Easy Search. And we'll give it just a minute to come up. We'll be selecting both peer-reviewed, full text. We'll look at what years we want to be searching. We'll select the category of searches that we wish to try. And then finally, we will be looking at those search terms that we want to use to fill in the box. So here we are back on screen. There's full text. Here's peer-reviewed. For now, we'll just leave the search the way it is to cover a number of years, because I have a particular search in mind. We'll go down here and select psychology as an option. And then I've always admired Albert Ellis and his rational emotive behavior therapy. Let's put in his name with that. And so any kind of search that you do, you can then hit enter or hit the search button. And just as quickly, then, we will get some results from our search based on Albert Ellis, the father of REBT. But each time, those are the different options that you want to use whenever you're using the Easy Search. You'll get great results, a lot of full text, and be able to approach those anytime. This is the first part of a video. We'll have the second part for you in just a minute. Thank you.